Hello everyone. Today I'd like to review for you S&W garbanzo beans that I buy from Amazon. Now don't get confused. You see the picture and you say, hey, those are chickpeas. Yes, garbanzo beans and chickpeas, same thing, different name. And this is a low sodium variety. I sure hope my video today is helpful for you. And if it is, please give it a thumbs up. Now I buy beans in several different varieties and keep them in my pantry and keep them in the freezer. And I do that because I like to have food handy just in case I'm hungry or just in case we have a problem and you can't get food very easily. Beans are really high in protein. It's a staple, and so I like to make sure that I have those. And I keep 3 different kinds of varieties of beans because I buy the ones I like, and I like 3 different kinds, so I buy 3 different kinds. And one of my favorites is the garbanzos. And let me tell you what I do, is I buy low sodium in anything that comes in a package. And I do that because I've been told to keep my sodium low. So I follow directions and I keep my sodium low. Now, on this particular can, it shows you the ingredients here, of course. The calories are 120 per serving, and that's okay with me. The fat is very low, it's 2 grams. Cholesterol is 0. Sodium is 140, and 140 is low, but it's not as low as I would like. So let me tell you a trick that I do, is I take out a colander whenever I open up a can of beans, any kind of beans. And I only buy the low sodium, but I do this for all kinds of beans. I rinse them, and I rinse them in the sink, in the colander. I move a spoon through the beans while the fresh water is running over it. And when they're all done, I divide them into containers like this one. You notice I took this out of the freezer. It's starting to melt a little. Need to put it back. And those are frozen garbanzo beans. And the reason I keep them frozen that way is I live alone. I don't eat a whole can of beans at a time. In fact, I eat about 1/4 of a can of beans. So I take out 3 of these containers and I divide up the beans from the can once I've rinsed them and put them into the containers. Put the lid on, stick it in the freezer, and they're there for the next time I want to have beans. And then the night before, I take them out of the freezer, put them in the fridge, so by morning or noon or dinner time, I have them unfrozen and ready to use. I find that's very convenient, it's easy, and they're wonderful. I think the chickpeas are one of the best varieties. I know that there are people that take these and they rinse them off, put them on a cookie sheet, sprinkle them with herbs or spices, and they roast them and use them as a snack. That's a little more work than I would do, but it sounds absolutely delicious. I just sprinkle them on a salad. I like to have protein on my salads, and I know that there's protein in vegetables, but there's even more protein. How much does it say here? 7 grams. 7 grams of protein, which is a nice number. So this is what I buy, and that's how I treat them. And I hope you like the advice that I gave. And I highly recommend that this particular brand, really yummy, nice texture to the beans. And thanks for watching.